I'm going to share with you 3 activities I've tried before, and you may want to try them as well because once you've done them, you're going to feel like a badass. First up is the Tough Mudder. So I've competed in a couple Tough Mudders. I have my nice little shirts here showcasing. So the Tough Mudder is an endurance event. They have 3-mile to 10-mile obstacle courses. In order to do the 3-mile and up obstacle course, you have to be at least 13 years of age. But they do have races for people 12 and under as well. You can do the Tough Mudder as an individual or you can compete as a team. And chances are, even if you don't have a team, you're going to meet people out there that want to partner with you and kind of help you along the course if they see that you're struggling and need some assistance. The event hosts will typically provide energy bars, bananas, and have multiple water stations throughout the course. There's over 30 obstacles on the longest course, and the obstacles typically play on human fears, such as fear of electricity, fire, water, and heights. The first time I did a Tough Mudder, I actually traveled to Whistler in Canada, thinking that it would be a great place to see some scenes, do a Tough Mudder, and have a great time.
Alright. You're gonna learn today.
It was freezing, and there's actually obstacles that you do where you're diving into ice cold water. It was a mentally grueling challenge for me. I've done other ones over the years in much warmer climates and found that they were entertaining, they pushed me, and I felt very accomplished at the end of them. Next up, we have MMA classes. Now, with the rise of the UFC and mixed martial arts in general over the last decade or so, there have been more and more gyms popping up in cities all across the world. In most gyms, you'll find classes that range from beginners all the way up to people that want to be professional MMA fighters. There's nothing like hitting the heavy bag, learning to punch, learning to kick, and feeling the excitement of competing on the mat in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling. It's a great workout, and you're going to have muscles that are sore that you didn't even realize you had. Most MMA gyms are very affordable, and you can often find deals on sites like Groupon or Living Social. Once you've tried out a few MMA sessions, you're going to feel more capable, confident, and you're going to feel like a badass. And I found that it makes watching MMA even more enjoyable because you can then technically break down what you're seeing happening on the screen. Next up is Go 8. It's an outdoor above ground obstacle course. There's 14 locations within the US. Courses typically take 2 to 3 hours to complete, but they are self-guided. Most courses have about 20 suspended obstacles that include swings and zip lines. One of the more intimidating things when I did this is you're responsible for securing yourself at each one of the obstacles. So if you make a mistake, you might be in trouble. But prior to starting the obstacle course, you will receive a 30-minute briefing on how to manage your safety harness, how to properly secure it, how to use the equipment, and then course etiquette as well. Depending on the location, there are specific age, height, and weight requirements. To do the treetop adventure, you have to be a minimum of 10 years old. There are some locations that also include axe throwing and something called the monkey drop, which is basically a 40-foot bungee jump. I didn't find Go 8 to be nearly as grueling as something like the Tough Mudder, but you will get a good workout out of it. What are you waiting for? Go try one of these, and I guarantee you once you've done them, you'll feel like a badass afterwards.